Just doing a quick tutorial on collage, covering a piece of watercolor paper with gesso. And then I usually frame out what size I want it to be. This is going to be an 8 by 10. Laying down some washi tape. I am into borders. I like borders, so most of my pieces have a border of some sort. And then I start going into my paper pile here. Old Bibles, fibers, old books, all kinds of things, and I begin to adhere them to the canvas with Liquitex matte gel. And once I am done and that is dry, then I put a coat of clear gesso over the whole thing. And it's time to begin stenciling. So you'll see a variety of colors and stencils that I like to use. So I'm just kind of taking each stencil off and then seeing where I want to add more in different types, using the Liquitex Basics paint. Then I drop a few droplets of white gesso on the whole canvas and start brayering over the top. I actually put a little bit too much on, but bray over the top, and now I'm going back in since I lost some of my details with some colors and, oops, blurry picture, but you get the point. More stenciling, more brayering. This time I remember to put droplets, not too much. Yeah, so I just go through that process 2 or 3 times of adding in color and then brayering over the top of it with white gesso. I'm coming in with a couple of Neo Color 2 crayons. God, I love the colors. Gee. It's beautiful. And then I decided that I wanted to go back in again with some more stenciling. And looking at the whole piece, I want to go in and define the border a little bit. This is an 8 by 10 size, so using Stays On ink and one of my favorite border stamps. Kind of cool. And I still can see the washi tape underneath, so I know kind of to keep it straight, somewhat straight. Then I go in with my script stamp. Gotta have script. Just love it. That just gets me. And another little swirly detail stamp. And now I'm going to go back to the piece I transferred. Actually, probably should have cut it while it still had paper on it, but I never know what I'm going to do and what size I want. So you can see me trimming it. It's pretty flexible material. And another probably was, should have used some matte gel to put it down, but I spent like forever trying to decide where to put it. Once I finally decided, I went in with a Sharpie fine line to define her face a little bit more around the edges, I guess you could say. And now I'm going in with some gesso to set her off a little bit. She was blending into the background too much, and I wanted to just kind of put some gesso around the edges of her face, make her stand out. And I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with her yet. I may add a verse to the other side, maybe something about peace and stillness. Need to pray about that. I did trim off a little more of the transfer sheet, the contact paper, just because I wanted it to be a little bit closer to her face, but I'm just kind of scan my eyes over the whole thing, and yeah, there it is so far. Probably still in process, but process.